In this session, I'm going to discuss some more questions from level 2, and then we'll also see questions from level 3. So here the next question from the level 2, myxomycetes are. So here the myxomycetes is a group that includes slime mounds. So myxomycetes are nothing but slime molds under kingdom Protista. So they belong to kingdom Protista here. Okay, so these are true slime molds. Are true slime molds. Okay, so let's see the options. Saprobes or parasites having mycelia, asexual reproduction by fragmentation, and sexual reproduction by fusion of gametes. No, so here they are not having mycelia. The next one, slimy mass of multinucleate protoplasm. Yes, they have, that is, slime molds have slimy mass of multinucleate protoplasm. And okay, so having pseudopodia like structures for engulfing food, yes, so this is also correct. And reproduction through fragmentation or juice board. So here this is a right statement. Then C, prokaryotic organisms. Mycetes are not prokaryotic, so they are eukaryotic organisms. So they are eukaryotic. So hence this is also a wrong statement. Okay, eukaryotic single-celled or filamentous, saprobes or autotrophic, asexual reproduction by division of haploid nucleus, and no, this is sexual reproduction by fusion of. So this is also not a right statement. So the right option is B option. The next question, match the following. Okay, so these are the causative agents and the diseases in the column 2. Okay, so these are all the names of diseases, and all these are, okay, the causative agents. So here first let's say Leishmania donovani. So the Leishmania donovani, it causes Kala Azar. So it's a disease caused by this Leishmania donovani, that's R. Then here Ucreria bankruptcy. So here this Ocreria bankruptcy, this one causes filariasis. So this is T. So here there is a spelling mistake. It should be I. Ocreria bankruptcy, right? Then Trypanosoma gambiense. So Trypanosoma gambiense causes, already I told you, it is sleeping sickness. So this is yes. And Entamoeba histolytica, it causes amoebiasis. So this is Q. Okay, so R T S Q. So the first option is the right answer for this. Next question. The presence of two types of nuclei, a macronucleus and micronucleus, is a characteristic of protozoans grouped under the class. Okay, so here in case of paramecium, so we see the presence of two nuclei. So we'll see the presence of two nuclei. So there is a one macronucleus and there will be one micronucleus. Okay, so of course the body is all covered by cilia. So hence this is a ciliate, Okay, So this is paramecium. Okay, so here this is macro nucleus and this is micro nucleus. So here the macronucleus, okay, will be responsible for vegetative characters. So whereas micronucleus is involved in reproduction. So while the paramecium reproduces, actually the macronucleus degenerates and only the micronucleus will remain. Okay, so this is seen, the macro and micronucleus, two types of nuclei in case of paramecium. And paramecium is a ciliated protozoan, is a ciliated protozoan. So let's see the options here. First, ciliata. Yes, the answer is the group ciliata, option A. So not flagellata, sporozoa, or sarcotina is okay. So option A is the right answer. Next question: edible part of mushroom is. So here we can see the mushroom has a structure like this. This is actually the fruiting body. So it's a fruiting body. Okay, and this fruiting body is actually called the basidiocarp. Is the basidiocarp. So this is the basidiocarp. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so here the edible part of this mushroom is this basidiocarp. Okay, and here we can see these are gills, and when we see, so they look in this way. Okay, so which are club shaped actually. So these are called basidia. So this is one basidium, and on this basidium we see the formation of basidiospores. So these are basidiospores. Okay, right. So here the edible part is the basidiocarp in case of mushroom. So answer is A, that is basidiocarp. Next one, select the false statement. So here the false statement: scientists who study and contribute to the classification of organisms are known as systematics. So this is a right statement. Carolus Linnaeus developed the first scientific system of naming animals, binomial nomenclature, that is. So that is also a correct statement. Then phycomycetes are called club fungi. No. So it is basidiomycetes are commonly called club fungi, right? And they are called club fungi because of that club shaped end of mycelium known as basidium. So just in the previous question I have mentioned this. So phycomycetes, we can commonly call them as bread molds. Phycomycetes, okay, can be called commonly as bread molds. So here this is a wrong statement. Genus is a group of species which are related and have less characters in common as compared to species. Yes, this is also a right statement. So the false statement is C. So option C will be the right answer. Next question, Doliport septum is found in. So let's see here. In case of most of these basidiomycetes, so in most fungi of basidiomycetes, we see the presence of this dolipode septum. Okay, basidiomycetes have dolipode septum. So, but there are exceptions. So, we did not observe this dolipode septum. Okay, in case of rust and smuts. Okay, do not show dolipode septum. So let's see how it looks. So here, separating here, so you find small. So we know the septa are the separating structures. Okay, so this is so again you will see here. Okay, and this is covered by a membrane. So in this way, so this is a barrel shaped swelling. See, a barrel shaped swelling. Okay, so this is seen in case of basidiomycetes. So doliopore septum is found in the group basidiomycetes. So the option B is the right answer. And one more point here. So let's say about the function. So here function is okay. This allows movement of cytoplasm between okay two cells. So you can see there will be movement of cytoplasm okay into here or into this compartment okay in case of these basidiomycetes. Next question, viroids have double-stranded RNA enclosed by protein coat. So we already know that viroids do not have protein coat. They do not have protein coat, and what they have is only so they have only nucleic acid. They have only nucleic acid, and that too it will be RNA. Okay, let's see here. Double stranded RNA enclosed by protein coat, so it's wrong. So here of course as I said nucleic acid is RNA and this RNA will be single stranded RNA. It is single stranded RNA. So double stranded DNA enclosed by protein coat, so this is also wrong. Then single stranded DNA not enclosed by protein coat, so this is also wrong. Then single stranded RNA not enclosed by protein coat, yes, so this is the right statement. So option D is the right answer. The next question, severe acute respiratory syndrome. So in short, we call it SARS. Okay, is caused by variant of pneumococcus pneumoniae, and this causes the pneumococcus pneumoniae causes pneumonia. So it causes pneumonia. Then the severe acute respiratory syndrome is caused by a variant of common cold. Okay, so actually the common cold is caused by rhinovirus. So common cold is caused by rhinovirus. So a variant of this virus is called coronavirus, and that coronavirus can cause this severe acute respiratory syndrome. Okay, so this is the reason why most of the people die due to the severe acute respiratory syndrome. Okay, so this is the right option. So is an acute form of asthma. So asthma uh, is a different case here. So it is not severe acute respiratory syndrome. So this is wrong. Okay, and affects non-vegetarian much faster than vegetarian. So there is nothing like it affects more much faster in non-vegetarians and slower in vegetarians, or vice versa. So this is completely a wrong statement. Okay, so the right answer is caused by variant of common cold called coronavirus. So option B is the right answer. Next question, provirus is a free virus? No. So a primitive virus. Okay, we'll see first how the virus cycle takes place. So here is a, let's say, a bacterium, and this is infected by a bacteriophage. Okay, right? And here once it infects, so here I'll take it's a genome. So this is its a genome, right? And this is bacterium, and this is bacteriophage. And we know the bacteriophage has a double stranded DNA. So this is its nucleic acid, and it will be double stranded DNA. Okay, so once it okay attaches to the bacterium, so it injects this double stranded DNA into the bacterium. So whereas the protein coat, so whatever the protein coat that is present, it will remain outside. It does not enter into the bacterium. So only the double stranded DNA has entered here, and this one now okay moves to the genome of the bacterium, and then it becomes incorporated into this genome at a position. So let's see here. So at one point, okay, it cuts open the genome of bacterium, and then so this one it gets incorporated into it. So now this is called provirus. So once it gets incorporated into the genome of a bacterium, so this is called provirus. Okay, so provirus is a free virus? No. A primitive virus? No. Integrated viral genome. So that is option C will be the right answer. So not even a free DNA. The next question, which of the following statements is true about viruses? So some viruses have cellular structure and are saprophytes. So not at all. So they don't have cellular structure nor they are saprophytes. So this is a completely wrong statement. So the next one, all viruses known to man are obligate parasites. Yes, this is true. So already I told you the meaning of obligate parasites. So those parasites that can live only as parasites. So obligate parasites are the parasites that live only as parasites. Okay, so if host is not available, the parasite cannot survive. The next option, viruses are capable of performing metabolic activities on their own. So this is also not at all correct, because viruses don't have a cytoplasm. Okay, or so for these metabolic activities to take place, compulsory cytoplasm should be present, and they don't have it. Hence viruses are not capable of performing metabolic activities on their own. The next, viruses are filterable facultative parasites. Not at all. This is also wrong. Of course, okay, so they are filterable through bacterial filters, but they are not facultative parasites. Facultative parasites means, okay, if a host is available, they live as parasites. Okay, if host is not available, if host is not available, okay, so they live freely. So that's the meaning of facultative parasites. So here, which of the following statements is true about viruses? So here, option B, all viruses known to man are obligate parasites. So this is the right option. The next question, agents which are known to cause a CJD. So here the CJD stands for Creutzfeldt Jakob disease. Okay, and this is caused by prions. So it is caused by prions. Okay, so prions are proteinaceous infectious agents, are infectious agents. Okay, so these proteinaceous infectious agents are made up of only protein. So made up of only, okay, protein, and of course that protein is abnormally folded, is abnormally folded. Right. So here let's see the agents which cause CJD. Which are known to cause CJD are a class of bacteria, no. Fungi, no. A class of viruses, no. Protein particles, so that is prions are right, protein particles. So you can also say them as protein particles. So the option C is the right answer. Next question, which one single organism or the pair of organisms is correctly assigned to its or their named taxonomic group? Okay, let's see. Paramecium and Plasmodium belong to the same kingdom as that of Penicillium. No. So here the Paramecium and Plasmodium. So both of these, they belong to, okay, kingdom Protista. They belong to kingdom Protista. So these are protozoans. They actually come under Protista. Whereas Penicillium, it belongs to kingdom. Just mention kingdom. So it belongs to kingdom fungi. Then lichen is a composite organism. Yes, so we know these lichens are formed by association between an alga and a fungus by symbiotic association of an alga and a protozoan. So here not a protozoan, so this is wrong, okay, statement. So this is also wrong. So yeast is used in making bread and beer is a fungus. Yes, so yeast is used in making bread and also in making alcoholic beverages like beer, and it is a fungus. Then nostoc and anabina are examples of protista. No. So these nostoc and anabina are the one who belong to the group cyanobacteria. So here the right answer is option C. Next question, identify the correct sequence of events in viral replication. Okay, so here we'll see the virus shows two types of life cycles. One, it is called lytic cycle, and another one called lysogenic cycle. It's called lytic cycle or lysogenic cycle. Okay, so here we'll take bacterium again. Okay, so this is a bacterium, and this is attacked by a bacteriophage. Okay, so bacteriophage here, and this is its genome, so bacterial genome. So this is bacterial genome. Okay, so bacteriophage, and this is bacterium. So let's see. We'll see about lytic cycle. So I'll first tell about lytic cycle. So here we know first the bacteriophage or the virus will attach to the surface of host cell. So this is a host. So this is what we call adsorption. So the first step is adsorption. Okay. So after the adsorption, so the nucleic acid will be inserted into the host cell, into the host cell, and this is called penetration. It's called penetration. Okay, so now this one, the bacteriophage DNA, now it gets incorporated into the bacterial genome. So this comes here and then it becomes incorporated, and I told you that this is called a provirus. So this is a provirus. Okay, so after integrating into the bacterial genome, it will remain inactive for a period of time, okay, where it will not show any production of offspring. So that period we call it eclipse. So that is the, okay, third step. Then right, so on suitable environment and conditions, so this provirus becomes activated, okay, and then it starts producing, right, mRNAs molecules Okay, it starts replicating, and that process we call it maturation. So the next step will be maturation, is maturation. And okay, so the fifth step after maturation means it will produce all the proteins that are required to make uh, the virus. So that will be right assembly, and that will be the assembly. So in assembly, uh, all the proteins that it synthesized of viral proteins, so synthesized, will all assemble and then start becoming the virus. Okay, so like this there will be millions of viral particles synthesized inside the host cell, and lastly, okay, it results in the breakdown of the host cell, and that is called lysis. So this is the order of different steps that take place in the viral life cycle. Okay, so let's see the options here. So the first one, adsorption. Okay, so adsorption. Then okay, the next one, penetration. Yes, the first one, eclipse, and second one, maturation, fourth one, assembly, and sixth one, lysis. Okay, so that is option C is the right answer. The next question, the term episome refers to a type of, so here, episome is nothing but a plasmid. Okay, so plasmid is extra chromosomal, okay, self-replicating, okay, double-stranded DNA molecule. Okay, so that is seen in case of some bacteria. So here in bacteria, we know already it will have its own genome. So this is bacterial genome, and other than that, okay, these bacteria will have, okay, so this is plasmids. So these are all plasmids. So plasmid is an extrachromosomal self-replication double-stranded DNA molecules present in the cytoplasm of some bacteria. So the term episome refers to plasmid, not cell wall, nor it's a gene or it's a membrane. So the option is A, plasmid, the right option. So the next question, assertion and reason. So here assertion is Escherichia coli, Shigella species, and Salmonella species are all responsible for diarrheal diseases. Yes, okay, so this is a true statement. So they are responsible for diarrheal diseases. Then reason, dehydration is common to all types of diarrheal diseases because a lot of water is lost. Okay, so hence dehydration is common, and adequate supply of fluids and electrolytes must be supplied, so should be ensured. So this is also a right statement, but this is not an explanation to assertion. So hence uh, A and R are true, R doesn't explain A, so the option B is the right answer. The next question, bacterium divides after every 35 minutes. If culture containing, okay, sorry, there actually it should be, okay, 10 to the power of 5 cells per ml. So there is a mistake in the question, okay, correct it. If culture medium containing 10 to the power of 5 cells per ml is grown, so cell concentration per ml after 175 minutes will be. Okay, so it's just like okay, one bacterium divides for every 35 minutes. So after 35 minutes it becomes 2, then after one more 35 minutes it becomes 4, then 8, 16, and 32. Okay, so here, so you can take this is for 35 minutes. So this is again one more 35, 35, 35, and 35 minutes. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so total is 175 minutes, is 175 minutes. Okay, so right, so at the end you will have 32 bacteria, and already he said okay, containing 10 to the power of 5 cells per ml is grown. So the answer will be 32 into 10 to the power of 5. So in the material these intos were not printed, and also the 5 is given normally, actually it is a power. So make correction in these questions. Okay, so option D will be the right answer, 32 into 10 to the power of 5. The next question, Euglena is a plant due to presence of chlorophyll. Yes, it is a plant due to presence of chlorophyll, and in the absence of light it can live as an animal. So it is Euglena is both autotrophic, so it is autotrophic in okay daytime, so in the presence of sunlight, and it is heterotrophic in night time. So it is autotrophic and heterotrophic, so both it is. Okay, so hence I told that this is a condition called mixotropic. Okay, mode of nutrition is seen in case of Euglena. So Euglena is a plant due to presence of chlorophyll. So that is right. Then Euglena cannot be classified on the basis of two kingdom system. Yes. So that is what earlier we were not able to classify this Euglena due to presence of this type of nutrition, mode of nutrition, as it is both autotrophic and heterotrophic. You cannot keep under autotrophic nor under heterotrophic organism. So uh, the reason Euglena cannot be classified on the basis of two classification. So this is a true and this is also true, but that is not an explanation to assertion. So hence both A and are true, R doesn't explain A. That is B option is the right answer. Right, so with this question I'll end this session. Okay, and also the objective on this chapter, biological classification. So in the next session we'll begin with a new chapter.